As I walked in tonight, I heard several people say to me, we needed tonight. How many people feel that way? I want to say thank you to Adam, and a special thank you to the many health centers and partners who supported this event. I'd also like to thank the entire Edward M. Kennedy Institute 10th Anniversary Host Committee. Give them a round of applause, please. And a special thank you to my co-chairs, Anne Finuncane, Rufus Gifford, and Terry O'Sullivan. Give them a round of applause as well. Special thank you to former Congressman Kennedy and Ambassador Kennedy, Patrick Kennedy, and Adam Hines for the invitation for me to serve as a co-chair this evening. Special honor, Mr. President, to be here while you're honored this evening. To my good friend, Secretary Walsh, and Admiral Franchetti, congratulations. Senator Kennedy's legacy lives on in the work of community health centers, who I am proud to represent as president and CEO of the Massachusetts League of Community Health Centers, following my predecessor, who's here tonight, Dr. James W. Hunt, Jr. Please give him a round of applause as well. So I teach at New England Law, Boston, and Suffolk University, so I give out homework, I'm sorry. As described in the book Out in the Rural, a wonderful book about the history of health centers, 60 years ago, after getting a call from Sergeant Shriver, Senator Kennedy toured Columbia Point, the nation's first health center that opened its doors in 1965, just a short distance from where we sit tonight. And he met with the residents, including my older sister, who used that health center. What impressed him most, wrote Kennedy biographer Adam Clymer, was seeing women in the waiting room in rocking chairs, where they could look at their children or nurse their babies. He believed that small details like that recognize the patient's dignity. These details remain part of the mission of health centers today and make them unique in our healthcare system. Quality, affordable, comprehensive, equitable, and respectful care, regardless of ability to pay. After his 3-hour tour at Columbia Point, Kennedy vowed to fight for community health centers and subsequently secured $50 million, Mr. President, to create 50 additional community health centers. Vicki, right person, right place, right time. What happened after Kennedy's visit could not have happened today, argued Shriver's biographer Scott Stossel. The Institute continues to honor that legacy by creating the kind of space where civility and sacrifice are practiced and modeled for others, so that what happened after his visit can't happen again. One of that health centers that gave birth to this movement, there are now 1,600 delivering care to over 14,000 practice sites, serving nearly 34 million patients. Out of one, there are now 50 health centers in Massachusetts delivering care for over 285 practice sites and serving over 1 million patients in the Commonwealth, Lieutenant Governor. For that, the health center movement remains, yes. For that, the health center movement remains grateful to the senator for helping to bend the arc of the moral universe. It is now my great honor to introduce my co-chair, Anne Finuncane, a phenomenal leader whose vision and influence have shaped both the financial and civic fabric of our country. As vice chair of Bank of America, Anne led the company's global strategy on environmental, social, governance initiatives, redefining what corporate responsibilities can and should look like in the 21st century. Her deep commitment to Boston and to the ideals of equity, opportunity, and civic engagement is evident in everything she touches, from her work in the community, investment, and the arts, to her longstanding service on nonprofit and cultural boards. In 2019, the Edward M. Kennedy Institute honored Anne with the Inspired Leadership Award, recognizing her professional achievements and steadfast belief that leadership carries an obligation to serve others. It is that same spirit of purpose that she comes to us tonight, as she welcomes another extraordinary public servant. Please join me in welcoming Anne Finuncane.